right. Hey, mathematicians, we are going to work on these multiplication problems using the array model. I have written out the problems using the standard algorithm as well, but we're only going to use the array model. I just wanted to write these problems out as the algorithm way as well, just so we can start seeing what that would look like. We also called this the bow tie model in fourth grade, if you remember, when you worked on that algorithm. So when we do the array, we split up the tens and the ones. So I always start with the first number, which is 66. So I'm going to split up the 60 and the 6. And the 60 goes in this big piece up here, this bigger area model, this big area. And the 6 goes in this smaller area here. I'm going to do the same thing with 49. All right, the 40 in the big area. And then where the dotted line starts, the 9 goes in that area. So when we do the algorithm, we always start with the ones place, 6 times 9. So we're going to do the same thing here, 6 times 9. And 6 times 9 is going to be the smallest area. That's going to go down here in this little box here. So that's going to be 54. 6 times 9 is 54. And then the next thing I want to do is 9 times 60, because that's the next step in our algorithm. So 6 times 9 first. Now 60 times 9, so that's 60 times 9. That's going to go in this area. The 9 stays all the way over here. 6 times 9 is 54. So I'm just multiplying by 10, the powers of 10. So 60 times 9 is 54 with a 0 on the end, so 540. Now I'm going to move into the 40 times 6. 40 times 6. So I move over. So the 40 times 6 will come down here in this area. 40 times 6. 4 times 6 is 24 with a 0 on the end because it's 4D, so powers of 10. 40 times 6 is 240. And then the last one is my tens place, 60 times 40. 60 times 40 is 6 times 4 is 24. I have 1, 2, 2 zeros. Moving the decimal place to the right, 1, 2, 2 places, 2400. There we go. So I have all of my areas filled in. So now I'm going to add them up. Is there anything I can do in my head before I start writing? Let's see. Well, I can do 2400 plus 240. That would be 2640. So I just combine these two here, 2400 and 240. That's what I just added in my head, and I put them right here, 2640. And then I can add up 540 plus 54. I think I can do that in my head again. That would be 594. So just to save space, I'm writing those out like, whoops, that. So I just combined these 2400 and 240, which became 2640, and then 540 plus 54 is 594. Very sloppy. Okay. 4 plus 0 is, now I add them up. 0 plus 4 is 4. 4 plus 9 is 13. Carry my 1. 6 plus 5 is 11. Plus 1 is 12. Carry my 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3,234. And then if I want, we can put the answer over here so Mr. Matt can see them. Okay, so number 1 is 3,234. We're going to keep moving. Number 2, I'm going to do this in a different color because I'm all over the place here. So 33 times 34, so I'm going to split my 30 plus 3 and 30 plus 4, right? 33, and 34. You know, Mr. Mac likes to put a plus sign here sometimes too. All right, so when I write 33 times 34, I do the 4 times 3 first, or 3 times 4. So 3 times 4 is in my little square down here. That's 12. And then I want to do 30 times 4. So 30 times 4. 3 times 4 is 12, so I'm going to put a 0 at the end. 30 times 4 is 120. So the 4 is done. Now I'm going to move to my 30 times 3, which is, what, 90? 30 times 3 is 90, and then 30 times 30 is 9 with 2 zeros, so 900. So I have 900, 90, 120, and 12. Okay. see if I can write this down. So 900 plus 90. Let's do those together. So 990. I just combined 990. And then 120 plus 12 is 132. Oh my goodness. So sloppy. I'm sorry. 120 plus 12 is 132. So I'm going to add them up. 0 plus 2 is 2. 9 plus 3 is 12. Carry my 1. 9 plus 1 is 10. Plus 1 is 11. 1,000. I'll do this in black. 1,122. Okay, I can't use this anymore. I'm using my mouse. I'm sorry. All right. So number 3. Let's just keep moving. Number 3. 38 times 19. So I have 38, 30, and 8. And then 19 is split up into 10 and 9. So they tried to keep the areas of each of these spots as close as possible. So when I have it written as a standard algorithm, the first thing I do is 9 times 8. 9 times 8, that is 72. And then 9 times 30. 9 times 30 is 270, because 3 times 9 is 27 with the 0 on the end, so 270. And then the next one I want to do is 10 times 8. So 10 times 8 is 80. Just the area is a little bigger than the 72. You'll notice this little box here. And then the last thing I want to do is 30 times 10. So 3 times 1 is 3, and then with 2 zeros added. So it's 300 plus 270 plus 80 plus 72. We can do this again. So I'm going to do 300 plus 80 is 380 plus 270 plus 72. Let's see, 2, 14, 1. So 342. So when I add 270 plus 72, I get 342, which is what I put right here. Now I'm going to combine and add them up. 0 plus 2 is 2. 8 plus 4 is 12. Carry my 1. 3 plus 3 is 6 plus 1 is 722. So 38 times 19 is 722. All right, number 4. 38 times 13. So we're going to split up the 30 and the 8. And the 13 is 10 and 3. So 3 times 8 is the first thing I want to do. 3 times 8 is 24. Then the next thing I want to do is 3 times 30. 3 times 30 is 90. And then I want to do 10 times 8. 10 times 8 is 80. And then 30 times 10. 30 times 10 is 300. I want to add them up. So let's do these two again. 30 times 8. 30 plus 80. 300 plus 80 is 380 plus 90 plus 24. So 9 plus 2 is 11. So 114. So 90 plus 24 is 114. You can do any combination you want. If you wanted to do 300 plus 90 first, and then 80 plus 24, totally fine. Whatever you want to do. I always get in the habit of just doing the ups and downs for some reason. 0 plus 4 is 4. 8 plus 1 is 9. 3 plus 1 is 4. 494 for number 4. Okay, number 5. Remember, if I'm moving too quick, you can always pause it. 32 plus 26. So 30 and 2. And 20 and 6. All right, so the first thing I want to do is this 2 times 6 over here. 2 times 6 goes in our little guy down there, 12, little area. And then 6 times 30, or 30 times 6, is 180, 180. And then 20 times 2, 20 times 2, 2 times 2 is 4, with the power of 10 is 40. And then 30 times 20 is 6. 3 times 2 is 6, with 2 zeros, 600. Okay, I want to add them up. 600 plus 40 is 640 plus 180 plus 12. Well, I know that's 192. So remember, I just added these two to make 640. Then I added 180 plus 12 to give you 192. Now I want to add them up. 0 plus 2 is 2. 4 plus 9 is 13. Carry my 1. 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 plus 1 is 8. 832. And then last but not least, number 6. 38 times 42. So 30 and 8 times 40 and 2. Ooh, I have little sections down here. All right, 2 times 8. 2 times 8, that's 16. And then 2 times 30. 2 times 30 is 60. And then 40 times 8. 40 times 8 is 320. And then 30 times 40. 3 times 4 is 12. Move the decimal to the right 2 places because I have a 0 on each is 1200. Add them up. So 1200 plus 320. Let's see, that would be 1520, 1520 plus these little ones here. 60 plus 16 is 76. Add them up now. Just add up the combos. 0 plus 6 is 6. 2 plus 7 is 9. 1 plus 5 is 5. 5 plus 0 is 5, and 1 plus nothing is 1. 1596. All right. So good luck with that. Hope that helped. Sorry for the sloppiness on the first few, and I can't believe that. Sorry about that. Anyway, hope that helped. Good luck with that, and I will check this when you're done. All right.